After the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. ETN again. And he's started.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Duvernay comes in motion right. And he's off.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that. Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looking right side, here's Bigsby. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Pierce up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So it's 2nd down coming up. On the carry, it's Pierce. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Pierce now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. Out now come the Texans on offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Offense to the line for second down. This is Pierce. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. He gets them the yard back, but still behind the sticks. Upcoming 3rd and 11. Looking to throw, Stroud. Finding Collins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Return's looking good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Lawrence working from the gun. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations where QB's strength and ability to run can be a great blessing, but can also be a curse. We've seen him use his feet before. This guy can escape, and that's a blessing. But it can be a curse because sometimes you think you can get out of everything. And this defense just proved he couldn't.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll get this to Etienne. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be Texans football. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time. And it brings up 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to haul him down. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Right back it goes to Pierce. to the 47-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. Throwing from the gun here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
Nico Collins, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
He's got a gain of 6 there. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker, on the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24. Searches from the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Stroud now on 3rd. Forced out to his right, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That quarterback clock, it is so important to play into position and playing it efficiently. You got to know, you got to have that clock in your head because that's enough time in this league to get rid of the ball. That's a lesson this QB's got to learn.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They've got 1st down from the 31. Running right is Bigsby. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the 39. Into the hands of Duvernay. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Lawrence. ETN on the catch. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Christian Harris on the stop. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Lawrence looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Now give this up the middle to ETN. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the Texans grab it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Stroud. Dell with the grab. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. 2nd and 3. Completed to Collins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Connects with Mechie. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Stroud. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Here's Stroud now. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Everly's kick is good. And that gets them back within 5.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Got a man, it's Thomas. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing from the gun. Complete, it's Ingram. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. On now is Cook to kick this away. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Texans and running back Dameon Pierce ready for their next drive. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. He completes it in traffic. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because he threw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. ETN gets it on the draw. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Christian Harris on the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 29. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Lawrence working from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Working inside the red zone. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Complete out to the right. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Has it in close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars push the lead up to 12. On now is Cook to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Caught by Collins on the slant. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Stroud throwing here on first. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Caught by Diggs. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this third down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They'll throw it again. Catch is made in close. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So someone's shaking up on that play. We've got to pause, and it looks like Stephon Diggs, who's the subject of attention down there. Third down, 1 yard to go. Throwing is Stroud. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
Everly's kick is good, and the lead is back down to 9.
They can't blame him for the deficit, He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal, and all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
He fields it from the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Man in motion here. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is in! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying it right side with Etienne. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. And the Texans go in nickel coverage, third down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Looking to throw, Lawrence. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He fires one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Receiver in motion, headed right. Quick pass, right side, complete.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Lawrence Begins to throw it. Escapes. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Etienne goes up and over for the touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead to 15. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. He's throwing for it. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it...
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And this is Pierce. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Stroud. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Stroud. Pass complete to Mechie. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They give it to Pierce. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. 2nd and 6. Just one. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 42. Complete to Dell. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Houston Texans. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw, Stroud. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. We're going to get a pause here. Offense taking a timeout. From the 36. Connects with Mechie. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
That's another Houston Texans.
Well run, it's Pierce. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Takes off right out of the read option. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Jags pick it up. And they stop. The Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they take the first...